Well, it looks like I was booted. Blocked. Blocked on somebody's channel. It doesn't really hurt my feelings. It just shows me that some folks don't want to hear the truth. They just want to keep thinking they can solve the problems. Solving it. For 6,000 years, man has thought he could solve all the problems. What's man done? Tell me one positive thing. Yeah, a good country comes out, lasts for a little while, then it goes corrupt. We have bankers that are corrupt. We have cops that are corrupt. We have senators and presidents, and George Bush was no good, but the president before him was no good. Then we went for a change, and now he's no good. You people just don't get it, do you? There's only one answer to all this. You keep investing all yourselves into yourselves, and yourselves are corrupt from the very start. There's no way you'll ever change. You're not going to change. You're just going to have one Arab Spring after another Arab Spring, or a New York Spring, or whatever you want to call it, Los Angeles Spring, and all you're going to do is empower the police just a little bit more and make laws different, and the next day and the next day you're going to have 800 arrests, then 1,000 arrests, and then they're going to start hitting you, and they're going to start getting away with it because, well, you're on videos out there chanting and meditating. You're doing things that just are not even constructive. Satan is happy he watches you. He watches you all think you got the answers. Oh yeah, come on, think about yourselves. Yeah, come on, you can cure this ill. You can cure this ill. Not one of you wants to ask. I don't understand it. I don't understand not one bit why not one of you wants to ask your Father up in heaven to solve the problems. Y'all want to pray, but y'all want to pray to different things. Everything but Him. Hey, you can't meditate. Your inner selves are corrupt. I'm corrupt. Everybody's corrupt. You think I bank on myself? I don't bank on myself. I'm corrupt. I can get mad. I can argue. I can do everything that's bad too. The only difference between me and other folks is I ask for forgiveness and I ask for a higher power. I don't ask for my inner self. Om. It ain't going to work. It never does work. It hasn't worked for 6,000 years. What do you think? Why do you think your own governments and religions want to wipe away your own Bible? They want it out of your house because it instructs you. It tells you the truth. I'm not talking about going to churches. Churches are corrupt. You have Osteen and you have all of these corrupt pastors and nothing but big cars and big houses and big churches, and let's get the money in here and let's get the people in here. How many people we got this week? 12,000 people? Oh, we need more. I need 14,000 by next week. We got to make that quota. This is corruption. Jesus never had this. Jesus came here and hung out with a bunch of basically losers like me. And He changed us. And He fixed us. And we don't get upset at all these things. We understand that we're corrupt and we're never going to be good. There's only one answer, and everybody wants to run away from that answer. I don't expect everybody to like what I'm saying. I know you're not going to like what I'm saying, because, well, what I'm saying means you got to work at it. You got to change your ways. Y'all want to change your ways for certain things, but you don't want to change your ways for the one most important thing that can change everything for you. And trust me, the earth is shaking. The wind is shaking. The air is bad. There's so much destruction going on right now, and you haven't seen the beginning of it yet. And it's spoken right there in Revelations, but nobody wants to read it. And like I said, you have governments and groups, liberal groups, that want to take that book out of your hand, but if you were to read it just 1 or 2 times, you'll start to understand it. I never read it. Yeah, I'm new at this, man. I'm new. It's been only 1 year that I basically put my face to God, and He's changed my way of thinking. But if you think I'm going to get that out of a church? I have not found one church. One looked like a disco. The other one, they wanted you to dress real fancy. Another one wanted you to put a lot of money in the bowl. Another one wanted just to get their stuff done and speak really fast or play guitars and stuff. And out of there, they didn't want to speak nothing of the Word of God. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I was blocked, because, well, people don't want to hear what I say. They want to keep investing their thought and their energy in their own self. My inner self is going to change everything. I'm going to be able to do this and do this. Do you think that they're laughing at you on Wall Street? They're laughing at you. Y'all sitting around with your little signs, waving them back and forth. Hey, change. We're going to change everything. Come on, listen. This is a free country. This is not a free country. It was free when I was younger. I'm 50 now, and it was free when I was a kid, and it was still being tainted. I didn't have any of this political correctness stuff like you guys have. Yeah, that's what, you didn't like what he was hearing? Okay, block me on a channel. That's fine, because that's your political correctness. The first thing that you want to yell about and stuff, if somebody does it to you, like the form of government or a police arresting you, not letting you hold up your sign there, but then again, you turn around and do the exact same thing. That's why I'm saying, you're evil at heart. So you look to another man and he's evil at heart. And you look to another person and they're evil at heart. Yes, I'm talking to you about you, whoever got me off of your channel and you blocked me. And then you want to be friends? That's like I said. You don't like it when they do it to you, but then you turn around and do the same thing because you don't like what you're hearing. I bet you money on it. Tomorrow, nothing's going to change. It won't change because of the way the thinking is. You guys just don't get it. It's not about you. It's not about your fellow brother. It's not about me. It's not about anything. It's about loving God. What's so bad about God? Let me ask you something. Why is God so bad? I mean, did he ever ruin your day? Chances are somebody else ruined your day, but it wasn't him. Does he force you to do things? No, he doesn't force you to do things. Other people force you to do things. They force you to sign a check. They force you to pay rent. They force you to stay in their perimeters of certain areas. They force you to do all kinds of things. They're forcing you right now on Wall Street to shut up. God has never told you to shut up. He allows you to sin. He lets you sin. So what's so bad about it? Well, I don't understand where the people's thoughts are. Is it because your sinful ways are so sinful that you don't want to have to live a dual life alongside him and then have to be judged one day? But you're being judged right now in the streets of New York. And if you get arrested, you're going to be judged. I'd rather be judged by somebody that's going to give me the whole hard, honest truth, instead of some lawyer that's going to take your 43%, and then the court costs are going to take that, and then they're going to put you in jail. Oh, they're going to do this and they're going to do that. They're going to snip your lips. They're going to close them. They're going to tell you what you need to say or what you have to say or what you cannot say or what you can do. And like I said, and you turn around and do the same thing when you hear somebody that doesn't agree with you, that says, hey, you know what, I've been that route. I've been that route. Like I said, I don't know how old you are on your side, but I'm 50. I've had my fun in the streets, and it never did nothing but get me in trouble. Just like it's doing there. 700 arrests yesterday for nothing. Little kids getting handcuffed for nothing. The police are overpowering you, and they're going to keep overpowering you, and the more you guys go out there and rant and rave, the more they're going to change laws on you. And so somebody said, well, you know what we need to do? We need to pull all of our money out of the banks and that'll fix them. That's not going to fix nothing. Most of you people that are out there on that Wall Street are either young or have student loans, you owe money, or you're living at home. There might be a few of you that are out there struggling and doing your thing, but you do not have the big money that the big money came in, like Chase, J.C. Morgan, Chase Bank, Bank of America, all of these banks that have all of this money that go up and say, hey, you know what? Guess what, New York? Here's $4.6 million here. Will this help you guys? Yeah. How are you going to level the playing field when Satan is directing all of these people against you? They're using Satan. He's using them.